It's been a few days since I've posted, y'all, and I usually don't go like that, but I'll be honest, it's been a lot going on in the last couple of days. But I'm back.
Last night took a L, but tonight I bounce back.
So recently, I've had a lot of my subscribers sending me videos, right? And I didn't really know that they were sending me the videos. They were coming up on my Instagram, and I finally checked my messages, and I'm like, yo, I got a lot of videos on here. So yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe to my Instagram and shoot me a DM with your craziest TikTok video and I'll react to it. And big shout out to my subscriber James C. Ran into one of my subscribers here in town at the store the other day and he showed mad love. So shout out to James C. He's a real one. But yeah, in this video, we'll be looking at creepy and scary TikToks that will make you question reality.
Now this a tragic situation. The comments say I need big help on what to eat. My kidneys failing, bro. Please help. Now check this out. I'm finna tell you what you need to do. Then I'm gonna give you 3 healers. These 3 healers gonna ultimately tell you the same thing, but they're gonna put you on a detailed protocol. Now check this out. You're gonna start that thing out with a 72-hour fast. A 72-hour fast always jumpstart your endocrine system. Your endocrine system is all the glands in your body, but I wanna specify your adrenal gland. Your adrenal glands sit on top of your kidneys. They're the powerhouse to your kidneys. Your kidneys filter your whole body, so this is very important if you want to live. And like I said, to turn them kidneys on, you need the plug, the electricity to it, which is the adrenal gland. Now check this out. This is what you're going to do. You're going to get off the blood and starch, meaning no bread, no grain, no animal flesh, and no animal byproduct, aka dairy. So I'm saying this is how you're going to eat after that 72-hour fast. No blood, no starch, but you're going to eat all fruit. Get on that all fruit for about a month, 28 days to 30 days. Because you finna use the electricity and the magnetism in the fruit to heal you. Now try this out. 30 ounces every day. So you're drinking 15 ounces of green leafy juice and 15 ounces of fruit water. So that means you're going to buy a juicer and a blender to make this happen. 30 ounces of juice every doggone day. On top of the herbal tea remedy that I'm about to give you. Go to the herb shop and get plantain leaf, stingy nettle root, ashwagandha. You're going to combine them 3 in equal parts. Plantain leaf, stingy nettle root, and ashwagandha. Equal parts, so probably 1 ounce each. And you're going to drink a tea out of this doggone combination 3 times a day. On top of the 30 ounces of natural juice. Those 3 herbs gonna jumpstart your adrenal glands and get your kidneys to move and filter like they supposed to. Another herb that's gonna really turn your adrenal glands on is licorice root. Licorice root, right? But if you got high blood pressure, do not fool with licorice root because it's gonna shoot up even more and it might kill you because it's gonna make your adrenals very hyperactive. And I'm gonna throw one more herb in there to make tea out of. If you can't find any of them herbs, I know you can find some parsley. Boil the parsley, let it steep, let it cool, and drink it 3 times a day. This gonna get your kidneys back functioning and filtering like it's supposed to. If you don't believe me, I'm finna give you 3 herbalists, 3 doctors that you need to see. Patrick Dale, Yakil Waken out of St. Louis, and Rasta Shalom from Shalom Health and Metaphysics in Jacksonville, Florida. These are some people that I done shot with, so I'm already knowing what type of timing they on. They gonna get you right. And I'm gonna go and give you a couple more if you in the Atlanta area. Sister Adama Ali and Mika have been all from an Edenic experience, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put their information down in the comment. Y'all just pay attention, you just pay attention. Big old peace and shalom, and I'm sending a whole lot of healing towards you. I know you're gonna bounce back. Do everything I told you and watch what happens.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's big though. That's big because there's a lot of people going through kidney issues right now to this day. And it's crazy because, man, all you got to do is take in the natural supplements. Fast. Get all this stuff out of your body, all this cancerous stuff out of your body that your body can't handle. Fast. And then put the good stuff back into your body. And you'll just be amazed at how good you feel. And hopefully you guys wrote some of that down because that was a lot of information.
The Illuminati are not just involved with celebrity. They have agents that work in all sectors of society. There are even some in the healthcare profession. They acquire body parts and resell them onto their rich benefactors.
So, Becky, call up Lucy Luce. We're gonna paint the town red. I'll be there soon. Whatever.
That's some GTA right here.
See you guys. I've already had some gray goose. Zoom zoom in the push.
Yeah, that's some GTA all the way.
Hello, nurse. I've been looking for this patient. Where do you think you're going with her?
Hello, Dr. Parker. We were just bringing her to surgery. She seems stable, but we will need a surgeon to take a look at her.
No, nurse. I've already looked at her. She's beyond care. Surgery is way too dangerous for someone as weak as her.
Doctor, with all due respect, she's not that weak. She's stable, but she needs surgery right away.
Nurse, you're not qualified to make that decision. Now do as I say and take her back to her room. Let's try and remember who the doctor is here. You may be head nurse, but you're still a nurse. Do as I say now.
Yes, Doctor. Of course. But I will be making my feelings clear with the board, but yes, I will bring her back to her room. I hope that she can pull through on her own.
Good. All we can do is hope and pray she pulls through this. Bob, it's me. I have a new one for you. She's just arrived.
You have, yes, that's wonderful, Dr. Parker. So tell me what you have.
I have a young one, 21 years old. She shouldn't make it through the night. I will make sure of that. No prior illness, and all of her organs are in working condition.
Good, we can at least get $250,000 for her organs alone. Make sure you drain all of the blood. We'll use this for adrenochrome. Yes, this is a rare find, only 21. Good work. Call me when you have everything in place.
I would like to say that this is a fake story, but this is happening right now as we speak. In every
real.
profession, there are those who exploit it, and wherever exploitation takes place, the Illuminati will have a stake in it.
Yo, did y'all watch the show Squid Game? Y'all had to have watched Squid Game. I mean, like, who didn't watch Squid Game unless you didn't have Netflix? But Squid Game, they showed you what they was doing right there. They was taking organs and they was trying to sell them joints on the side. So, man, the world is crazy.
So sometimes I be having to take breaks from looking in the mirror or looking at my phone too long, because when I do that, it be moments I might judge myself. So for instance, like, I don't like the way how big my mustache is right now. If I get to looking at it and I start judging myself, then shit looking like a motherfucking Mexican with this mustache, I don't like it this big, right? But if I get to judging myself, I'm gonna instantly put myself in a vibration of insecurity instead of love, when I'm supposed to just be loving myself. So sometimes I take a break and looking at myself, so don't no programs of judgment come across my mindset, so I can be operating in a full state of self-love. So that way, my attraction for everything is bigger and better. But when I get to judging myself, I drop myself in vibration literally right at that moment, because I'm going to get to dive in too deep into that thought. Or sometimes I be having to take my shirt off and not look at my body, because my motherfucking mama been saying, you so skinny, you so little, my whole life. I heard it. So I don't even want to take my shirt off sometimes. But then when I get to a certain place mentally where I free myself up there, I'm like, well, take this shit off. Take all this shit off. Wear your hair out, do whatever. You don't have to always look at yourself. That's when you get the fuck in your mind up.
Straight
just
up.
Be. Just enjoy, just feel how I feel to have this motherfucker off. You get what I'm saying? And I can't see my face if I'm just looking outward and always not looking at a reflection of my shit. You get what I'm saying? Now it's just I'm enjoying myself. I'm loving myself, because I'm not judging myself based on what this physical is. You get me?
Hey, I get what he's saying, 100%, man. Take a break from the phone.
Now pay attention. This comment say do high blood pressure. Just started following you. Help me please. Now we gonna have to fade the effects, bro. Everybody and their mama got the silent killer high blood pressure. I want y'all to notice these adrenal glands and the kidneys.
We
When
just
you
talked
check your
about
blood
this.
pressure, this is the diastolic and the systolic. Just for a general understanding, this is where you should be, according to the allopathic standard. Them adrenal glands pump that cortisol, adrenaline, norepinephrine. We need to figure out why. What's causing these stress hormones to be overly secreted in your body? The root problem is your environment, is your lifestyle, the environment of your body, the environment around your body. Now, the first solution I got for you, stop eating so much. The problem is we really do eat too much, and this is causing stress on our cells on an intracellular level. And if your cells ain't happy, this is what lead to death. But I'm gonna give you something you could eat to lower your blood pressure. A honeydew melon is a major blood pressure healer. You gonna pick this thing just right, and I like to squeeze on the end of it to see if it firm but give a little bit. So I'm finna give you something to try. Take your honeydew, cut it up, put it in a blender, and it's gonna come out with the texture of a smoothie. The reason why you need this is because it's gonna hydrate you, but not only that, the potassium that's in these honeydew melons gonna really relax your blood vessels. People who dealing with coagulated blood, that shooting their blood pressure skyrocket. The problem ain't always sodium. The problem is white sugar, false sugar, synthetic sugar, because it harden your blood vessel. So that blood really can't push through for real then. So we need to be coming off the animal flesh, the animal byproducts, and coming off of the starch. No bread, no grain, no white potatoes, no white sugar. Come off of that sugar and it's gonna make a big difference. Only sugar you need is the natural sugars that come with fruit. Moment you take the sugar from a sugar cane, you cook it and you separate it, it becomes foreign material. It's a drug to your body. It dries out your blood vessels and harden them. And that's one of the main things that we eat that leads to high blood pressure. But going back to this honeydew melon, this is what gonna give you the potassium. The potassium is gonna relax your blood vessels and hydrate you. I know some of y'all want the herb recommendation for high blood pressure, so stay tuned. It's a lot of information to cover on this high blood pressure, and I'm ready to give the details. Remember, healing ain't no quick fix. Real healing is holistic from your mind, body, and spirit. It's a whole lifestyle change. It ain't nothing you can do overnight, cause we trying to permanently fix this problem. So y'all stay tuned. And I go live on my Instagram every other night. So follow the Instagram link that's in my bio.
Alright, y'all, so we got the herbs earlier. Now we got the fruit to eat, you know. Melons are my favorite fruit in general. Watermelon, honeydew melon, cantaloupe, which I'm pretty sure is still a melon. So yeah, those is my favorite ones. And a quick fact I want to throw out there, because he mentioned sugar, right? We need to start looking at sugar a little bit different than what it is, because if you look at sugar as a drug, which I think sugar is a drug, because you can compare it to another drug called cocaine, right? So therefore you have a sugar cane plant, and you have your cocaine, right? You separate things from it, it turns into a white powder, and you get high off of that, right? They're the same thing, just a different effect, and we're all addicted to sugar. So we cut that out, man, we'll probably be a lot healthier people in general.
The war about that peace. I'm willing to die for my peace. For me, my family, I'm talking my cosmic family. That's every single black person on the motherfucking planet. And Latino person.
First off, man, free Rashad Jamal, man. They got my boy locked down for some crazy stuff. I'm like, what? It's ridiculous. If y'all don't know what's going on with him, go ahead and look it up, man. But yeah, free Rashad Jamal.
First, then my animals, the ants, the bees, the wasp, the elephants, the alligators, the snakes. Then it's nature, the elements, fire, water, earth, sky, wind. All of these things that these motherfucking reptilians, or if you want to call them the deep state, the cabal, the Vatican, the 13 families, all them bitches is working with the draconian reptilians and the Pleiadians.
Yo, I didn't even watch the full movie. I just watched half of the movie, Jupiter Ascending, last night. And what he's saying is bringing back that movie. You got these people working with Pleiadians, or whoever, they call themselves something else in the movie, but they look like what we're shown Pleiadians look like, right? And then they have little grays working for them, and draconian and reptilians, and the human race just has no clue whatsoever. But yeah, I just want to say that real quick.
Those are the oppressors who are oppressing us on every level. And then my next people I'm here to wake up, it's the high vibrational human beings. I'm here to let these white people know their true history. Like, man, y'all come from a whole different planet too. But we not y'all enemy, nigga. The people that run the world taught y'all to think that black people are the enemy of white people. And they taught us to think that y'all are enemies, so that this can happen now. So that when we wake up, we gonna war, nigga. We like, hold on. They done took our shit. Now we know, so yeah, we feel away. And then like y'all went out, they went already killing us. So once we activate like that, what's the first thing we thinking? Anybody we see white, they gonna get it. They want us to think like that though. So why they hide out in mountain cities and shit. They got whole cities in the mountains, nigga. Whole cities underground they hiding in for this moment in time that we're going through right now. Why did they kill everybody that speak truth? Why was everybody killed that spoke truth, nigga? They killed Dr. Sebi. All Dr. Sebi did, he was never this aggressive with them. I do this shit for Dr. Sebi too, nigga. Dr. Sebi wasn't even aggressive with y'all. Y'all locked the man up just because he figured out the cure to AIDS, nigga, because y'all know we gods.
Crazy.
Dr. Sebi realized that we gods. We are electrical beings. We don't require meat. Meat dies. That meat is dead. The meat is dead. And when you put dead meat inside of a motherfucking electrical body, you're gonna get all type of dis-ease.
There it go, right there.
That's vibration though. But they never taught my people that in school. But you know, that's how it go, y'all. In the house that Sam built. You know? The house that Sam built, y'all. This is what he did. Came and killed everything. Not just you. Everything. Look around you. Look at the state of your people.
Fam, look. It's a whole row of the zombie lights and shit. Yeah, this shit is real.
Hey, this literally happened in my town the other night. I'm driving. I got off the highway and I see purple lights. Never seen it before ever in my life. And here we got purple lights. And I heard this has been happening everywhere and they don't know a cause for it. You know, they're just saying some random stuff. It's weird though.
Fam, they got them everywhere, yo. Oh, man. Anyway, fam. Oh, look, it switched right there in your face. Oh,
look
shit.
at that. What the
hey,
heck?
Yeah, man. They get ready for the zombie apocalypse. World War Z, nigga. Chop, chop. Let's go. Look at that, fam. You guys see it switching? Yo. Hey, anyway, stay up, stay blessed. Bang, bang. Let's go. New Earth styles. Yo. Yeah, so, fam, I was recording the zombie lights, and as you see, they started switching colors. They started flipping in between purple and blue, like right there. They are not broken, like they're trying to say they're broken LED lights. So shits are not broken. They're programmed like that. When I went out there and started talking shit, they started glitching. I've never seen them do anything like that before. Family, it's the first time I've seen them switch back and forth like that. Those things are not broken. They're programmed with frequency.
Yeah.
That is for the zombie apocalypse. There's some kind of frequency they're gonna set off in the people, these Jabberwockies. They set these shits up everywhere, fam. This is definitely part of some kind of agenda. Keep your head on a swivel. And if you get a chance to videotape these things in your town, anywhere you're at, please do, and send them to me or post them, because this is something we need to be discussing. There's something to this, family. Anyway, y'all stay up, stay bliss, and spiral up. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Hey, this is a part 2 to my previous video on how to survive this new wave of coronavirus.
Part 2,
I
y'all.
told y'all the foundations and the principles about what to do. All sickness really come back to the same doggone problem. So check this out. Now, these the herbs that y'all gonna use in the hot tea. I'm gonna recommend 2 main universal herbs. That's gonna be Malayan leaf and echinacea. First of all, that Malayan leaf is gonna really strengthen your lungs. It's gonna get your respiratory system popping. It's gonna expel mucus and get rid of toxins. Now, when I say expel mucus, y'all, don't get it confused. Mucus ain't no bad thing. Mucus really here to help you. But too much of anything will kill you, and mucus can suffocate you, bro. That echinacea, when you boil the echinacea down as hot tea, bro, it's gonna real deal stimulate your lymphatic system. It's gonna provide the nutrients and vitamins needed for you to fight back. That, again, with cleavers, dandelion, these are universal herbs. Dandelion root, dandelion leaf, I'm telling y'all from experience, right? Matter of fact, let me tell you my experience. When I caught coronavirus, it was on my birthday. And I know that it's a spiritual thing, right? But I still had to fight back in the physical realm too. Check this out. I was in Florida, and my old lady and children just so happened to have been in Atlanta probably about a month before this happened. So tell me why I got sick, FaceTime them in Atlanta, and they were sick too. I ain't gonna go into details about that, but just know sicknesses come from a spiritual matter. But anyway, this is what I did. I bounced back with a steam of orange peel powder and let that thing steam, and I put my face over it. Then I boiled me down some Malayan leaf, let that thing cool off a little bit, drunk it, and I went to the park to sit in the sun. The sun is what you're gonna be eating. Y'all should already know you ain't gonna be eating while you sick anyway. So you're gonna be eating sunlight, getting that B12, that vitamin D. It's gonna heal you. Get around some trees, do that CO2 and oxygen exchange. And also be out there grounding with your feet in the soil. This is what I did, and I bounced back from coronavirus overnight. The next day, I was on echinacea tea, and then I did burdock as well as a diuretic to make me pee, just to make sure it was coming up all the way up out my system. So y'all heard the herbs to use, right? And also remember what I said. Sickness comes from a spiritual matter before it manifests in the physical. Always remain meek. Pride is what gonna lead to your fall. Stay prayed up and K'd up, man. Listen, tap in with me. Instagram link in my bio. Shalom.
Hey, he be dropping some gems. I would suggest y'all go follow your boy.
Emmanuel Macaroni, whatever you want to call this French excuse of a president. Word has it that you want to go to war with Niger in Africa. Come here, let me ask you a question. What makes you wrap your motherfucking mind around going to war with melanated people in Africa after you've been stealing their diamonds and gold? What, are you mad because the president of Niger cut off your uranium supplies? Or could you be mad at Vladimir Putin for cutting off their gas supplies that supplies France? You see, Niger is the 7th largest uranium supply company in the whole entire fucking world. And this palm-colored president is pissed. By the way, I've been noticing a lot of melanated people in the French army. My advice to you, stand down. We do not need any more black-on-black crime. I say all that to say this. To the American government, the American military, if you intervene and step foot in Africa with your troops, and you go to war with the people in Africa, it's gonna be all bad here on the home front. I'm the one and only Sasquatch. Black Army, bitch. Ha!
Hey, it is what it is. I just hope that they don't go to war over there, and if they do, man, look, it's just gonna be crazy. I ain't never been a fan of war, though.
We're like the only race of people that they tell us to forget our history.
Right.
Everybody else, you know, the Japanese would be like, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, we're going to let you know so it doesn't repeat itself.
Even 9/11.
Never forget.
9/11.
Never forget.
The Jewish people, Holocaust, don't you forget that shit. That shit's not going to happen.
Right.
Armenian slaughter, every other person. And then they'll all ask us to support them in their plight.
Yep,
and we
true.
will
When
go,
you say-
you're right.
Yes.
And we'll protest with
What
them.
about slave?
What about slavery? Oh, fuck. Slavery.
So true.
They just want us to continue to entertain, give them creative ideas so they can steal all of that shit.
Yes.
We are the only motherfuckers that they tell to forget about our history. The shit is so disgusting.
It's crazy.
When you go to a doctor's office, what's the first thing they do? They pull out your medical history.
Right.
Because we have to assess what is happening now. We got to look back and see, okay, let's see what happened. You were last time you were here, this happened.
Right.
That's how you're able to move forward. If you watch a baseball game or a basketball game, what are the announcers talking about? Well, last year he last week he had 5 shots. That's normal.
Right.
Your past is normal, so we can assess what's going
go
on.
deeper. When you go to court,
New shoe deals.
nigga, and you got your case.
Let's
Them
look at your
motherfuckers bring
record.
out your
They
past.
bring out your
In
past.
1987, such committed a fucking crime. Like, hey, I'm not like that no more. Can you forget? I was 12. Right? Can you forget? They don't forget.
But because it might repeat.
Yeah.
I was 12. But that's why they bring it up to you. Go, we don't want that shit to repeat.
It's so true.
And they don't use that same philosophy on African American history or African history, because I really believe this. We are so deeply hated around the world. They hate us so much.
Right, it's so true.
And if they're not making money off of, if they're not benefiting sexually, monetarily, culturally, they don't think of us as
And the
human
reason
beings.
why I say that you're so right, Joffrey, for years I was in my own bubble. Like, I would just go through life not giving a fuck about nothing. Like, getting money, just chilling. And I really started getting into knowing our history over the last 9-10 years,
It's
right?
amazing.
And what people really don't understand, see, America is white supremacy. They're going to promote
the world.
thing. And it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
But what people, if you read the Pope, prays to a black Jesus, a black Madonna.
A black Madonna in the Vatican.
In his private chambers.
Yes.
Black.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a secret.
Not at all.
This is a fact.
No.
Yes.
Not only that, but the Black Madonna is a replication from Isis and Heru.
Yes.
The Egyptian gods, Asar, Aset, or Isis
doubt.
and Osiris, which is the
Everything
Greek.
comes
But
from that.
Asar and Aset, and the Black Madonna is Isis and Heru.
Yes.
Or Horus.
Now to the white people,
and that's where they got Superman. Superman, the story of Superman is Egyptian.
Wow.
They stole that from Supergirl is
Yeah,
Superman. Offset, Heru is Superman.
It's a worldwide plot against us. What's this?
Hey, you want to see some crazy shit? Shit decent.
Other second cousin, Sonia Womack Miranda, had been trying to piece together the Miller family's origins, a notoriously difficult task for African Americans because records are hard to come by, especially before 1865.
It really was a hobby.
Not in just my case, my family, I know because I've spoken with my parents who spoke with their great-grandparents, and their great-grandparents were born in the 1860s, 1870s. They said they don't know anything about their parents, have no clue where they come from, and they don't remember anything before the age of 14. So that tells you everything. And I've spoken, some people told me via private messages that they also spoke with their parents and grandparents who told them that when their grandparents or parents were kids, they met their great-grandparents who were born in the 19th century, and also they told them that they don't know who their parents are. And
Yo, I've been preaching this to my little brother for some time. If my little brother's watching this, bro, listen. They have orphan trains, like you say, they have these incubators. You have all of these older people who do not know how they got here. Right? They don't know who their parents are. They don't know anything about their life, really, except for that they were orphans. You have all these old orphan centers, right? It doesn't make sense that they are just so many orphans. Why would there be so many orphans? You know what I'm saying? They clone people. It's crazy, man. I know it sounds crazy. Go watch the show Watchmen, and there's a scene in there that kind of reminds me of it. You know, they have these incubators where they're able to grow a full-size human being in like a day or two. And then you get all the older people, right? And this is a whole nother thing, who say that their whole life as children, they truly thought that children came from either a stork or a cabbage patch. Why?
they don't have any memories of when they were children, like between the ages of 4, 5 to all the way to 12, 14, which gives, that's pretty much the same thing everywhere in the world, every continent. So yeah, that proves that.
So many styles for this, you know, it's weird. It's strange. It's like they got a kid. It's like when they got here, they were just given a kid of clothes. They didn't always fit. It didn't always make sense. You know. And this year, I don't know. Not sure. Maybe a World's Fair. Maybe something else. Not sure. It's not a picture. It's a drawing. These guys, captains of industry. I don't know. Pretty suspicious looking to me, especially the guy there on the staircase. What's his deal? Yeah. Like I said, if anybody knows more than me, feel free to leave it in the comments. Yeah, those are telegraph wires, but still, it's a lot of them. Yeah, there's some inconsistencies with the technology and the infrastructure. We had telegraph wires, but we had mud roads. We had telegraph wires, but we had horse poop. Yeah. Dung. We had dung. We had dung in the streets. You know, it just doesn't add up. We could build marvelous buildings, but we had horse dung in the street. You know, we're led to believe that these inconsistencies are normal. They're not normal. They're glaring, stark inconsistencies. Yeah, some people were poor and they had to live in houses like in the previous picture, and they had to have jobs like these kids. But that's another inconsistency. If anybody wants to debate this, I'm open for discussion about anything I said. I'm trying to figure it out too. I don't have all the answers.
What y'all think happened? Let me know in the comments. What y'all think happened in the 1800s? Because something definitely happened. 1860s, to be exact.
They're building the subway, or are they digging out the old buildings? That's the question. Look at all these people. They'll tell you that they came from Europe. They'll tell you that they came from Eastern Europe.
That's the true slave ship right there. That's where everybody came from. And it wasn't black Americans. I'm just throwing that out there. You know, we can have the whole slave debate another day, but that's my view on it.
They'll tell you that they came from Russia. I don't know. Maybe. But why? Why did when they get here, there was already a place where there was already skyscrapers? Did they help dig out what was still left under mud? I mean, no one can argue that the period between 1812 and 1920 was a very interesting period in America. Now, other people, they focus on Europe, they focus on Asia. I'm primarily concerned with what's happening here in the United States between, I don't know, I'd say 1812 and 1920. There's an incubator baby, you know, a lot of talk about the incubator babies, the World's Fair, and the true meaning, I don't know, but it seems sinister. Here's a panorama of San Francisco World's Fair. You know, there's a lot of people there. A lot of people came to San Francisco shortly after the earthquake. They thought it was a good idea to rebuild in an earthquake-prone part of the world. You know, look how fancy the trains were. Look how nice the rugs were. Look how nice the ceiling of the train car is. Why can't we do that anymore? Is it because it's not necessary? Here, look, see Chinatown, San Francisco. Same phenomenon. Everybody dressed the same.
Yeah, that's
Everybody primarily
crazy.
has the same type of hat. There's another picture of a beach scene. You know, everybody looks like they're not dressed for the beach. And like I said, they'll talk about modesty, you know, but it doesn't add up. People were allowed to dress appropriate for the beach. Here's some more immigrant children and their mother. You know, I know that history was spotty then, but look at this here. The White House. And there's trash everywhere. These people look indigent and dirty. That they don't belong. I know things were different back.
Yo, that's mind blowing. Not gonna lie. Let me know what happened in the 1800s. Y'all got an idea? Is everybody in the world cloned? Who knows? You know, it could be. You know, there probably was some Men in Black stuff back in the day with the Eiffel Tower or some big buildings, some obelisks. They pressed a button, wiped everyone's memory. You know, they throw it in a lot of shows all the time. It's probably true. But yeah, guys, these are some of the most creepy and scary TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.